We run thousands of tests on AI search every single month, and these are four of the most interesting facts that I've found from my last few months' reports, especially if you're a business owner or you work in B2B marketing or B2B manufacturing or anything in the realm. So, my name is Stephen Enlow. I'm the CEO of Attractify Marketing. We're a software company that tracks AI citations and optimizes content for AI search so that companies like yours can actually be recommended by AI search. Let's get into these four facts. So, first of which is that the majority of all B2B companies just don't show up at all. It's kind of funny because you could literally search every single thing about a company, basically, all their services, all their specifications, things that are verbatim on their website that they offer and have been doing for the past 100 years, and they won't show up. It's crazy. The next one actually is a bit ironic in a certain way. It's that the old SEO tactics, the ones that have spent probably tens of thousands of dollars on SEO, is showing that it doesn't work. It kind of just tanks. You have a slightly better chance than the companies that just have done nothing, but it really doesn't show the correlation between them, especially on these highly technical kind of companies. So it's a little bit sad, but at the same time, SEO language and SEO content helps no one. It is robot gobbledygook filled with a bunch of keywords that, if you actually read through it, helps no humans. So, not super sad about that one. Sad for the company owners that spent a bunch of money on it. But we're shifting to AI search, which actually requires you to have answers to questions that help humans. So I think that's a good thing. The next one's really funny to me, and it's that we're kind of finding a lot of accidentals. By that I mean we're finding companies that obviously you can look through their websites have never actually attempted any sort of SEO efforts. They just have a bunch of good information on their website, and it just happens to be in the exact way, in the exact wording, structuring, etc., that AI search wants to look for and has stumbled upon. And so I say stumbled upon, but there's a lot of reasons for it. You can track back kind of the pathways of why some of those things are getting cited. It's just funny because sometimes those companies are actually being cited over the companies that have a massive amount of SEO work. And so it's not to say that if you were to go into that industry and actually try and target those and optimize that content for SEO or for AEO rather, that you couldn't get it because you probably would take that spot immediately. However, I do love that some of those companies that just have good information on their website are actually winning kind of by accident. That leads me to the last one, which is that almost no one is doing it at all, and the few that are attempting it, majority of them are doing it wrong. And I know that might even sound cocky, but that's not my opinion. It's just the data. So majority of these companies don't have any SEO kind of work on their websites if they're a B2B company. Some of them, a good amount of them do it, let's say. A lot of them don't have any visible signs that would indicate that there's any AI search optimization work. And the ones that do, it doesn't show that it's really working for most of them. There's a lot of technical things that you need to do right in order for it to actually work. You can sometimes get good results from just a bunch of AI generated content, but that'll likely dry up over time, and you might even get penalized for it. It's happened in the past. A lot of people say AI generated content is fine, and Google even does, but they have changed their mind on that multiple times on the past. So we stay away from it. But anyways, I would say this is coming from me talking with probably somewhere between 300 and 400 business owners or agency owners in the past month alone about AI search optimization. And majority of people aren't doing it, they aren't attempting it, and if they are, even agency owners that are selling it, when you really get into the weeds on what they're doing, they have no data to back up any of their decisions, and a lot of them are just doing a terrible job of it. So I would just recommend to anyone out there who's actually looking to get into this, just make sure that you vet whoever you're working with. You can always ask us questions. We're not an agency, we're just a software company. So we kind of have no horse in the race with agencies. We actually work with a lot of agencies And we love the ones that we work with because they do it right. But I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this was interesting to you because it's been very interesting to me. If you have any questions about any of this or about AI search in general, comment here or DM us directly, and I'm happy to reach out directly and answer your questions.